Hi children, students, parents and my dear viewers. Welcome back to your channel. Hey Kalpana. Today, guess what? I know you'll be seeing this. This would be a wrong question to ask you to guess, right? So today I've come up with grammar. This is the main topic of grammar that I'm covering. Today we're going to take tenses. Altogether there are 12 kinds of tenses. Please do not give. We are going to learn tenses. Promise me you're going to learn tenses in a calm mode. No tension. Okay? Tenses are really easy. The only thing you need to follow the formula, follow the structure. And then you're sorted. Okay, let's get going. What are tenses, dear? What are tenses? We need to know what are tenses and why do we use them? Okay, see dear, why do we use tenses? We use tenses to point out the time of action. Any action. See, if I ask you to spell out a sentence or read out a sentence or form a sentence, can you form a sentence without an action verb? You need an action verb. Not every now and then you can form a sentence without an action verb. You need a supporting verb. We don't need an action verb, right? Isn't it? So when that particular action was performed, that's what states the tenses. That's what states the sentence. It's actually interconnected to the timeline. What's the timeline? Present, past and future. Where this present has come from, dear? It has come from the past. It has come from the past. You're staying in this house. I'm staying in this house. Before me, someone else was staying in this house. Right? Isn't it? So, present follows the past. Is followed by after the past. So, past, present and then future. 3 steps you have to do. How every single thing has, let's consider a monkey. Head, body and tail, right? Head, body and tail, okay? So, head is past. Let's go from the past. Because present, what we talk about is definitely connected to the past, right? So, past, present and future. Past, present, future. Got it here? So what does the action that had taken place, that is taking place and that will take place with respect to the timeline, that is past, present and future. In that particular sentence in which you're going through, what you're reading, that's what states tenses. That's why we use tenses here. We'll read it once again. We use tenses to point out the time of action being performed. When did it take place? With respect to the timeline, that is past, present and future. Period of time through that, in that sentence. Through that sentence you get to know when did that particular thing take place. Got it? Got it here? Now you know what is timeline? Timeline is nothing but the scale of past, present and future. Okay? So mainly whenever we talk about, we'll be either talking about the past, either we'll be talking about the present or we'll be talking about the future. So these are the main 3 tenses here. But altogether when you see, there are 12 tenses here. 12 sentences. 12 tenses. Okay? Not to worry. And see dear, every single action, we can't use the same way. Actions have to be described in different forms. As I said, that not every time you can form a sentence without an action, right? You were doing something, you are doing something, you're going to do something, right? That's what you speak about, right? Isn't it? The action verb. But the action verbs are supposed to be used in different forms. V1, V2, V3, right? So this is the base form. Let's look at the verb form of action. Arise. This is the base form, word. In past, arose and then arise. See, arise, arose, arose. Awake, I'm awake, that's present. Awoke and then awoke, past tense. Okay, be, was, were and being. Bear, bore, born. That's how it goes here. Okay. word first form, second form and third form. Okay. Beat, bet, bet. Read, read, read. Okay. Become, became, become. Begin, began, begun. Cost, cost, cost. There are certain, see here, these are supposed to be used the way they are meant to be used. We cannot make changes to this at all. But if we need to be perfect, you should know what is verb, what is verb, what is verb, third form, right? So these are the forms. You must be knowing this. However, they have been taught to us, you have to read, right? I mean, in the grammar, we do have n number of charts. N number of charts we have, right? Which actually shows the word first form, second form, and third form. Sit, sat, sat, read, 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 read. Right, wrote, written. Right, wrote, written. Right? Okay. Cut, cut, cut. Deal, dealt, dealt. Dig, dug, dug. Okay. So these are the verb forms. So when I say we1, we'll be using the verb first form of the verb. When I say we2, we'll be using the second form. Got it? And we are, for example, study, studied, studied. Study, studied. You remove y and add ed. And then third form is also studied. Study, studied, studied. So study is first form. Studied, IED is second form. And again IED is third form. Okay, that's how we're going to do. Okay. Past, present and future. We were talking. What's that? Past, present and future. Action already finished. That's past. What I said. Let's walk from the past, and then you come to the present, and then you go back to the future. Okay. So what does the past convey? How do we get to know? See, past, the action has finished. Got it? You did something. Action is already finished. Okay. Or you already started the action long back. Or you already started the action long back. Got it? Huh? I already started the process. Yesterday itself we started the work. That's a past, right? Okay. Either you start the action or you have already completed the action. But completed the action. But when? In the past. Okay. Now, present tense, the action is still in process. It's still in process. It would have started in the past, but still in present, it is still continuing. It is still continuing. Today, if I ask you, are you in which grade? You will say, I'm in 6th grade. Tomorrow, if I ask you, what you'll say? Will you say, I'm in 7th grade? Nope, right? Isn't it? So you're still in process. You're still continuing. Right? Isn't it? Huh? Now, future. Future means action yet to be taken, to take place. Yet to take place. You don't know whether it will happen or it will not happen. You just assume it. So the process has not started. You say it will start, it may start, it might start, it would start. Got it? Huh? Okay. So completed or started in the past. Completing or the process, it's in process. The process is in process. Okay? Still happening. Okay? And yet taking place. And this yet to begin. Yet to begin. Not yet started. Oh, who's this? Hi. Does the picture resembles me? Anyhow, let's just focus on the example here. Okay? What does it say? You can see here, the food is in front of me. And what I'm saying, one hand is in my tummy and I'm like, no, I don't want. I ate the food. See dear, food is something that, eating is something you can't keep on galloping. The moment you say, let it be your most favorite food dear, but you can't keep on munching, you can't keep on galloping whatever you see dear. Right, isn't it? If you're done, if you're full, you can't even take one single grain. If you take, then stomach knows to reply you. It knows to take out everything. Got it? So, what I'm saying, I'm done. I don't need this anymore. I already ate. See, I ate food. I've been to one of the restaurant and I had my food. So I'm telling my mom, I ate food. That means I've already eaten it. There's no place in my tummy to have any more. Not even a single grain. Then I'm eating my food. Can you see the delicious papad? Yes. I'm busy in eating food. When I'm hungry, I'm like, I'm so busy in eating the food. Okay, I'm enjoying the food here. Okay, so the process is on. The process is on. Then I will eat my food. See, I'm just pulling the table. I'm just pulling the table towards me. I already took my seat, took the chair, sat on it, and I'm pulling the table towards me. Why? See, when you're about to eat, you pull the table. When you're done, you push the table off. Right? So that says that I will eat my food. So that's future. Okay? Huh? Will. I haven't started. Okay. Huh? So, as I said, these tenses, the three main tenses, have altogether 12 kinds of senses to you. 12 kinds of tenses. Okay? Same, wherever you do not get confused at all. What you are supposed to remember? Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. You should think head, body, and tail. That's it. Head, body, and tail. Okay, just remember monkey, head, body, tail. That is past. Everything starts from the past. It comes to the present and then it goes to the future. Okay, now how to remember the 12 kinds of tenses? Do not get tensed. Just remember one thing. I'll actually tell you how to remember through actions. The moment, see, you're with me every time you study along with me. When the thing is done, when I'm done with the teaching, you know everything here, isn't it? So trust me, trust your teacher. Okay. So how to learn all 12 senses in your fingertips? You should be knowing in your fingertips. Main monkey, head, body, and tail. Head is, it comes from the past. Body, present. Tail, future. Okay. Remove the monkey, head, body, tail. Past, present, future. Okay. This will be the main. It will not change at all. Now let's talk about the subtopics. 4 subtitles. Okay. First is, let's see, what is the first one? First one is simple. How you remember? Simple. What's that? Simple. Again, same thing. Past tense, present tense, future tense. Just add simple to this. That's it. And you're sorted. Simple past tense, simple present tense, and simple future tense. Sorted? 1, 2, 3 finished? Then afterwards, what is this? Continuity. Continuous. See? What is this? Continuous. Again, same thing. Continuous, past tense, present tense, future tense. 4, 5, 6. See? First, what will come? Simple. Next, continuous. Got it? Same. Add continuous to this title. That's it. Past, present, and future. Got it? And next is perfect. What you'll remember? Perfect. No, don't do anything. Just add perfect to this. Past, present, and future. Perfect past tense, perfect present tense, and perfect future tense. What was the first action? Let's recollect. Let's not run. First is, what is this? Simple. Second, see, you should remember that a bus has 4 wheels. Right? Bus has 4 wheels. You should imagine that a monkey is sitting over the bus and the bus has 4 wheels. Monkey is what? Head, body, tail. That is past, present, and future. Okay, and it's sitting over the bus, and the bus has how many wheels? 4 wheels. First wheel is simple. Okay, add simple to everything. I don't want to read out everything here. You are very well versed with that. You understood. You already got it. Okay, and next is, what is this action? Simple. Okay. What is the second one? Second wheel. bus has 4 wheels, right? So first wheel is simple. Second wheel is continuous. What is this? Continuous. Add continuous to all and then you're done with. You have completed 6 tenses. And then what is this? Perfect. What's the third wheel? Perfect. Add perfect to all these and then you're sorted. And now comes the fourth wheel. Fourth wheel of the bus. What's that? What is, you know what is this action? Perfect. You know what is the action? Continuous. Perfect continuous. What's this? Perfect continuous past tense. Perfect continuous present tense. Perfect continuous future tense. Sorted. All done, dear. All done. 12 senses in your fingertips. What you have to remember? Monkey over the bus. Monkey on the bus. Bus has how many wheels? 4 wheels. First wheel, simple. Second wheel, continuous. Third wheel, perfect. Fourth wheel, what's the fourth wheel? Perfect continuous. Perfect continuous. Sorted. All 12 finished. See ya. First is simple past tense. Then simple present tense. Then simple future tense. Next is continuous. Continuous past tense, continuous present tense and continuous future tense. 6 finished. Then perfect. Perfect past tense, perfect present tense and perfect future tense. Then comes perfect continuous past tense, perfect continuous present tense, perfect continuous future tense. See ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Main are the 4 wheels. First wheel, second wheel, third wheel and fourth wheel of the bus. And you're sorted. Got it? This is what you have to learn. That's it. And here, main thing that you're supposed to focus on is the structure of the formula, what you're supposed to use. And you're well versed with the language. You're well accustomed to frame a sentence. Right? How to frame a sentence. Let's go ahead and actually see. Now, simple past tense. Now, let's learn from simple and go step by step. Okay, first is simple past tense. In simple past tense, this is the formula that you're supposed to use. This is the formula you're supposed to use. Subject, verb second form and object. That is head and this is book. See, head and body is the verb and this is the tail. Tail is rest part of the sentence. Tail is rest part of the sentence. Subject is the topic about you speak. Verb is the action verb. And rest is you give the finishing. The rest attachment is left over, you just join it to that. That's what is the structure. Okay, see. I walked. See here. Walk, walked, walked. What is the first form of verb? Walk. What is the base verb? Walk. Base verb is the first form of verb. Walk, walked, walked. Walk, walked, walked. W-A-L-K, walk. W-A-L-K-E-D is second form and third form is W-A-L-K-E-D. Walk, walked, walked. What does it say? Subject plus? Subject is what? I. V2 is what? Action verb of second form. That is walked. And object. Object is the rest part. What you're coming to see. What is the rest attachment towards the sentence? You attach that as it is. That's it. To school yesterday. Complete the sentence. Attach it means complete the sentence. It could be anything. It could be anything. I walked to, why only to school? It can be garden, it can be park, it can be auditorium. Got it? That's the rest part of the sentence here. Got it? But here, see, yesterday. Yesterday. See, ed comes only for, even for what you call, ed comes for different forms. So you have to state that which particular form you're talking about. Which particular form you're talking about. So to make it very clear, I have mentioned yesterday. Because we're talking about the past. Got it? Huh? I walked to school yesterday. So what does it say? Verb second form you have to use. And then subject and rest part of the body. Got it? it, dear? Huh? Is that clear? Now let's see few more examples. I studied. See, study is the first form. Studied, studied, studied. S-T-U-D-Y, S-T-U-D-I-E-D, S-T-U-D-I-E-D. I studied. I is what subject? Studied hard when? Last year. I studied hard last year. I worked hard last year. Worked. I worked hard last year. I participated. Participated. Okay. I participated last year. Got it? Got it or not? If you talk about the future, then you say, I participated. I will participate. That's how the tense changes. Now let's focus only on this year. Okay, I participated in fancy dress competition last year. See? Got it? I is the subject and ed form is the second verb form. And when it took place? In the past. Last year shows that it's the past action that has taken place. The action has taken place in the past. It took place in the past. Okay. Now see, read. First form when you read it out, you should read it out as read. R-E-E-D, R-E-E-D, R-E-E-D. First form you spelled out as read. That's how you read it out. Second form it's read, read. Read, read. Okay. So first subject is I. Ed you have to add. So it's not I read, it'll be I read. Second form. See? Verb second form. I read all the stories from this textbook last week. Okay? I read all the stories from this book last year. That means that book has poems also. Stories also. So he's specifying that he has read all stories from this book. Okay? It can be taken any ways. Now you got it? In simple past tense, what you're supposed to do? Subject can be anything, okay? And verb should be always only second form of the verb should be. And then you have to complete the sentence. However you want, you can complete the sentence. Got it, dear? Huh? Now, let's go to the simple present tense. Sorry, P-R-E it should be. E got missed out here, okay? Simple present tense, okay? Now, what does that say? Just remember this. Subject, about whomever you're talking about, I, she, we, they, or a name of a person, or a name of the thing, okay. See, that will be the subject, and verb, which verb form should be used? First, that's the base form. First form you should be using. See, walk. What I said, walked. So walk is the first form. I is the subject. Walk, first form. I didn't use ed at all. Verbs first form. To school daily. Okay. I walk to school daily. That means this is my regular habit. Usually in present tense we cover the habit. We cover the universal facts. Sun rises in the east, we all know, right? So the universal facts, that's what we cover in this. Our day-to-day routine life, which you follow as a habit, you have been following as a habit. Some people, on Fridays they fast. Every Friday they fast. So it's their habit, it's the regular culture that they are following, dear. So that's their regular habit. Right? It could be anything. See, I walk to school daily. So daily what she does? She walks to school. Daily. Okay. I walk to school daily. Okay. That's a regular thing, regular habit that she's been doing. I always study hard. See here. Studied. Study is the first form. Okay. Subject, study, and then complete the sentence. It can be negative sentence also. I did not study hard. Got it? I studied. See, I did not study hard. I did not study hard enough. I did not study hard enough. It could be anything, dear. But when you say did not study hard enough, you have to say I did not. That means you already finished. So you need to be very careful in using the sentence, framing the sentence, using the words and framing the sentence, dear. I always study hard. That means she studies hard every time. She's a hard-working girl. Okay, so here what you're supposed to remember? Words first form. Okay, first form of action verb. Okay, and the subject and complete the sentence. Then I read only stories from this book. That means there were poems also. But here see, same R-E-A-D, R-E-A-D. But here when we read the first verb form as read. But here we read the first verb form as read. Okay, huh? I read only stories from this book. Okay, see here. See here. What is this? I read all stories. Read. When you talk about the past, you are supposed to spell it as read. Okay. And when you talk about present, word's first form starts with what? Read. Read. Read, read, read. Read is the first form. Do not get confused. Got it? I read only stories from this book. If I say read, that's wrong. If I'm saying read, that means I want you to point out. I want you to, it should immediately click you. Yeah, his first form should be read, not read. Okay, even though it resembles as read, but when you read it out, you should be using the word first form, that is read. Okay, I read only stories from this book. Poems about the author, I don't read anything. I read only the stories. See, that's what he's trying to mention or specify. Now, simple future tense. See dear, in simple past tense, words second form, then head and body have to attach. Okay, and then in simple present tense, words second form will come. See here. Sorry, words first form will come. See here. First, words second form will come when in the past. And we talk about the present, words first form should come. And then simple future tense. In future, you don't know it will take place or it won't take place. Right? What you're planning. So always you should use will. What you should use? Head, add will, and then word first form and then the tail. Got it all? Head, body, tail. So head will be the subject. Okay. Body, you have to add will and word first form. In the past, word second form. In the present, word first form. And the future, will and word first form. Will and word first form. I will walk to school when? Tomorrow. Got it? Huh? I will study hard when? From now onwards. From now onwards. That means future. I didn't start. I say that I'll do it from now onwards. Okay. I will read only stories from this book. I'll read only stories from this book. When? You have to specify tomorrow. Why did I leave it blank? I didn't add tomorrow. Why? Because I want you to make out. If you write like this, then that sentence and this sentence won't make any difference at all. See here. I read all stories. Only that will is there. But if you want, see, communication in tenses, it should be very clear what you're coming to say. So for that, you need to be crystal clear here. It should not be, sentence should not be left out even one incomplete word. Got it? Huh? So see, I will read only stories from this book. When? Tomorrow. Got it? Or henceforth. Or henceforth. Got it? So you are very clear. You are making things very clear. Got it? So once again, let's have a rough revision here. Okay? First wheel is simple. What about the monkey? Past. Head, body and tail. Monkey means you should remember head, body and tail. Okay? Head is what? The past. Body is what? The present. And tail is the future. Present, past, future. Head, body, tail. And where is the monkey sitting? It's sitting over the bus. Bus has how many wheels? 4 wheels. First wheel is simple. So whenever you talk about simple past tense, let's come from the back. Simple past tense, head and body will be there. Head and body will be there in the front and back. But in the center, what you're supposed to add, that's what you have to remember. Always verb second form. See, verb second form. When you're coming from back, word second form. And then when you're talking about the present, words first form. See, words head and body will attach, right? Isn't it? So words first form. And when you talk about the future, you have to head and body. Head will be in the front, and body the body will be in the the tail will be in the last. But what is the body of the verb? Body of the verb, how it should be? It should be will plus first form of the verb. Will and first form of the verb. Is that clear here? Huh? Okay, so past, which verb? Second verb. Present, which verb? First verb. Third, will and second form of verb. Got it here? Huh? In the future, what you'll do? Will and add second form of verb. Is that clear? So this is, see, will and the first form of verb. See here. Again, I'm repeating once again here. V2, second form of verb will come only for the past. Only for the past. Do not get confused. Second form of verb will be used when it comes to simple. Only second form of the verb should be used, and it should be used in the past. And both present as well as future, it will come words first form. What will come? Words first form. See here. V2, V1, V1. But in first form, when you are using, in the past, when you are using verb second form, it will be only V2, verb second form. But in the present, when you are using the first form of verb, it will be only V1. But in future, you have to add the first form of verb, that is V1, with will, along with will. Future means you have to add will. Got it here? Okay. So what will be the shortcut that you have to remember? Shortcut keys V2, V1 and will V1. Got it? Head and what you call tail, you will add here. That's part of what will be the body form of the verb. Body is the verb that you're going to add. Got it? Head and tail, you can add whatever you want. Got it here? Only thing you have to remember the body structure. For the simple, when you talk about simple, always start from the past. Okay, so when you talk about the past, simple tense, what it should be? Verbs, second form. Then you come in the front, simple present tense. So, subject, that is head, and always what will be the body? It will be verbs second form. Sorry, it will be verbs first form. Verbs first form. See, second form only will be there in the past. In the present and future, it will be verbs first form. But when you talk about the present, only verbs first form, V1 only will come. But when you talk about the future, you have to add will along with the first form of the verb. V2, V1 and will V1. Is that clear? Is that clear, dear? Past, simple past, V2. That's it. Head and tail you have to add. What will be the body of the verb? V2, second form of verb. Okay? And then when you talk about the simple present tense, then you should remember, what you should remember? V1. V1. Okay? Head and tail you have to add. What will be the verb, body structure of the verb? It will be verbs first form. Okay? And vice versa, when you talk about the future, it will be verbs first form, but it will be along with will. It will be attached to the will. Will and first form. Will and first form. Got it? V2 in the past, present V1 and future will and V1. Got it here? V2, V1, will V1. Is that clear? Head and tail you have to add. What you're coming to say, you only know. What sentence you're going to form, I'm not an astrologer. I don't know, Neuraj. I can't guess what sentence you'll come up with. It's up to you, dear. Got it or not? What you're going to speak, you only know. Right? So only basic thing that you have to remember is how the structure has to be formed. What is the body structure of the verb? How it has to be framed. Got it? Head, body, tail. That's what is the sentence. Head and tail you have to attach. What you are not supposed to change is the verb, the body of the verb. So how it will be? Past, present, future. V2, V1, will V1. Sorted. Got it dear? See here. Studied. Second form of verb. Study. First form of verb. Same study. First form of verb with will. Will study. Is that clear? Is that clear dear? Now read. You don't read it as read. It is past. So you read. Second form of word is read. Okay? Read. And here read. First form of word. And then same read should be repeated with will. I will read. I will read. Got it dear? Is that clear? Got it? Huh? So this is like simple past tense, simple present tense and simple future tense. So you all know that, right? Now what's the formula for simple past, present and future is V2, V1 and will be. Got it dear? Now first was simple. Second, now we are going to talk about the second wheel of the bus. Let's go to this, jump to the second wheel of the bus. What the second wheel says? We all know wheels go round, round, round. We know that. But what does the second wheel say? What you have to remember? Continuous. What action? Continuous. Got it? Simple finished. Simple finished. What was that? V2, V1, will V1. Sorted. Now this is continuous. In continuous again same. Head, body and tail. That's it. That's what is the sentence. Head and tail you have to attach. And body of the verb you have to decide. I mean you have to follow exactly how it has to be used. What does the body say? Let's see. Again past, present, future. We'll be following the same sequence. Okay. See here. Past. What you're supposed to use? Was, where, was or where, and then verbs first form with ing. Was, where, verbs first form. That's it. What you will remember? Was, where and verbs first form. See here. I was. I was, verbs first form is walk. Verbs first form is walk. And in that what you are adding? ing. Was, where. Either you use was or you use where. Was oblique where. Okay. And then first form of verb of walk is walk. And then you add ing to that. Walk plus ing. Walking. Got it? Okay. I was walking to school all these days. I was walking to school all these days. I was walking to school all these days. This was. See? Got it? Now where? We were reading all the stories from this book till we had the book. Till we had the book with us. That means they would have taken the books from the library. As long as the book were there with them, they were busy reading all these stuff. They were busy reading the stories. Till how long? Till they had the books from the library with them. See, we were reading. Was where I said. What did I say? Was where. First form is walk. Second form of read. First form of read is read. You have to add ing. Here also add ing and then complete the sentence according to you. Got it, dear? Everything cannot be. I don't want to mix Cerelac and then feed it to you. I don't want that. You're growing. No more kiddos, right? Isn't it? Huh? So just use your brains. You all have awesome brains. God has blessed you with awesome brains. So please use it. Please use it. Huh? Got it? See. So how you remember what is the body structure of continuous past tense? On the back we are coming. Continuous past tense. What is the body structure of the action verb? What you are supposed to use? Either was where, then words first form plus ing. Was where, words first form plus ing. Is that clear? I was walking to school. I was studying hard till I was going to school. Till I was going to school, I was studying hard. Okay. Was where. Where shows that you're talking about the past. Okay. We were reading all the stories from this book till we had the book with us. Got it? So what is the formula? What is the formula? What are you supposed to remember? Was where and then was first form with ing. Is that clear? Okay. Now let's talk about present. Present continuous tense. Okay. Here, what you remember? Am, is, are, and. What you remember? Is, are, and. We all know that we all use am. For am only I comes. Is, he and she comes. And for are we use you, we, they. Got it? Huh? Okay. So is, am, are plus verbs first form plus ing. Same. Here you were using was where, and in the past you were using was where plus words first form and ing. And when you come to the jump at the present, instead of was where, what you're supposed to use is is, am, are. Is, am, are. You'll be using any one of them. And then words first form. There also words first form. Here also words first form. There also words first form plus ing. Here also verbs first form plus ing. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now let's see. Walk, again first form. Ing, again first form plus ing. Study, first form plus ing, studying. Read, first form of verb, ing. Okay? See here. And am, are, is, am, are. I, along with I only am comes. Are, we use it for you, we, they. Okay? And I use it for am. Okay? Is, you use it for he, she, it. Got it? Huh? So rest, body and tail, you'll attach. What you're supposed to remember as a key, you just need to know the keys. That's it. Now we're talking about continuous. In continuous, you have to start from the past. Okay? So in the past, what you're supposed to remember? Was where. Plus verbs first form plus ing. Then jump to the present. Is, am, are. Verbs, again verbs first form plus ing. Got it? Then let's look into the continuous future tense. Continuous future tense. What are you going to use? Will be. What you will be using? Will be, and again words first form only plus ing. That means words, when you talk about what you call continuous tense, ing is must. It's repeating in past, present and future. All the tenses, ing is repeating. And verb form doesn't change at all. Words first form, words first form, words first form. Is that clear? Words first form plus ing, words first form plus ing, and in future also verbs first form plus ing. Only what you are supposed to remember is, here you use was where in the past, and in the present you use is, am, are, and in the future you use will be. You use will be. And again same verbs first form plus ing. With ing. See here. I will be walking. Walk is the first one. In that you add ing. I will be walking. I will be studying. I will be reading. Got it? Understood or not? Now let's recap the simple past, present and future. In simple, what you are supposed to remember? Verbs, second form, be2, then be1, and then will be one. Got it? And now continuous. What are the shortcuts you have to remember? You have to remember only one thing. ing, only verbs first form will come in continuous. All the three forms will be only first forms. All the three tenses, only the first form of verb will be repeating. Okay? And it will repeat with ing. So that's standard. So what you're supposed to remember, in the past continuous tense, what will come? Was where. Then verbs first form plus ing. Then coming to the present continuous tense, is, am, are. Then again first form of verb plus ing. And when you come to the future tense, it will be will be. See dear, in the simple future tense we used will, and here in continuous future tense we are using, in simple past future tense we used will, but in continuous future tense we are using will be. And again same thing, words first form plus ing. Is that clear? Very clear, dear? Now, see, already 6 finished. Now, let's talk about the third wheel of the past. What is this? Perfect. What's it? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. In perfect, again, follow the same rule. What you're supposed to use? Had. What you're supposed to use? Had. And then, verb's third form. Verb third wheel, you use the third form. Okay. Huh? And guess what? All the 3 verb forms are same. First, what I have taught you? Simple. Second, what did I teach you? Continuous. Third, what I am teaching you? Third wheel. Perfect. Which wheel is that? Third wheel. So, third wheel, only V3 will follow. Verb's third form will follow. No doubts at all. But before the third form, what is the body you're going to use? Attach along with them. That's what you have to see. In the past, had. In the past, had. Got it? Got it? Got it? I had, she had, you had, it had, they had. Got it? I don't need to teach you here. Okay? You're very well, in framing sentence. Very well organized. Okay? Okay, then V3. V3 will follow because the third wheel, all will be standard V3. Verbs third form. Okay, let's see the example. I had third form. Ed. Walked, walked, walked. Ed. Third form. Okay. I had studied. Studied. Third form. I had read. Read. Third form. Head and body, it's your lookout. You frame whatever you want to frame. Got it? Now, let's talk about the present perfect tense. Got it? Perfect is the third wheel, obviously. Verb's third form will be used, that we know. But before that, what we have to remember? Like in past perfect tense, we have to remember had and then V3. Verb's third form. Here, it will be have, has. What will be? Have, has. Have or has. And then verb's third form. And then attach the body and tail accordingly. Sorry, head and tail accordingly. Got it, dear? Got it? Let's see the example. Has, have. Has, have. Can you see? He has walked. Walked. Third form. Okay. I have studied. Studied. Third form. Have. Okay. We have read. Read is the third form. And you can either use has, you can use have. And then frame the sentence according to your convenience. Whatever you feel to speak your heart out, you frame the sentence accordingly. Got it? So, what is the formula that you are supposed to remember? What is the body structure of the verb? When it comes to past, perfect tense is the third wheel. So, everywhere you'll be using only third form of verb. Okay? So, half of the tension is gone. Only along with the word, what you are supposed to use. That's what you have to remember. Past, had. And then present, has, have. And again same, verb's third form. Okay. And then coming to the future, what are you supposed to use? Would have. What will you use? Would have. And then again verb's third form. See, we would have walked, third form. We would have walked to school and reached before the school bus would have arrived. Okay. I would have studied hard and cleared all my papers by next year. I would have studied. That means by next year when you will come, I would have finished my degree. That's what he's coming to say. Okay, I would have read all the stories from this book by tomorrow. It would have come tomorrow. By tomorrow, I would have finished reading everything. That's what he's coming to say. Okay, let's recap. Let's have again a short recap of this particular tense. Which tense you have to say? Which tense? Perfect tense. Again, perfect 3. Past, present and future. So in past perfect, you have to remember had and verbs third form. Present perfect tense, what you have to remember? Has, have. Has, have and verbs third form. And in future perfect tense, what you'll remember? Would have. See here? Would have and verbs third form. Is that clear, dear? Is that clear? See, 7, 8, 9 finished. No? Last 3. Now this, what is this? What is this? Remember the mudras. See here. Perfect continuous. What's it? Perfect continuous. The 4th wheel is perfect continuous. Let's see the body structure. See dear, in there also it was, see, in continuous tense when we saw all the tenses, ing was there. Verbs, verb with ing, verb with ing. Got it? But here see, first form with ing, words first form with ing, words first form with ing. No confusion at all. No confusion at all, dear. V1 ing. See here. Perfect continuous means words first form ing. Throughout the wheel. Got it, dear? Throughout the bus, it's going to remain the same. Got it? Present, perfect. Past, present and future is going to, which verb you are going to use? Only V1. Only V1 and ing. Continuous word is there means ing has to be there. So V1 ing, V1 ing, V1 ing. Is that clear? Now, what extra have, the fitting you have to use is had been. What you have to use? Had been. Got it? Had been plus verbs. First form ing. Then, okay, first let's finish. I had been walking to school from yesterday. I had been walking to school from yesterday. I had been studying hard from last year. I had been studying hard from last year. I had been reading all the stories from this book past 1 week. I've got bored. Now I need a new story book. That's what he's coming to say. So what you'll use? Had been and verbs first form plus ing. That's it. Got it? Had been, verbs first form plus ing. That's it. Head and body. Head and what you call tail, you attach. Okay. Now, perfect continuous, a perfect continuous present tense. Present tense. Past, what you're supposed to use? Had been, not only had. It's had been. Okay. Now here you have to use have been. What do you have to use? Have been. Have been and again verbs first form plus ing. Sorted. Then let's see once again. I have been walking to school every day. I've been studying hard till now. Okay. I have been reading all the stories from this book till now. Okay. Now let's talk about the perfect continuous future tense. First you have to remember what you have to attach to the verb. Verb is going to remain the same. V1 ing, V1 ing, V1 ing. Got it? But attachment will be had been and then have been and will have been. Or that? Will have been. And you sorted. See? I will have been walking. I'll have been walking to school if the school bus wouldn't have started coming. If the school bus wouldn't have stopped, I will have been walking to school till I reached the school. Got it? I would have been studying hard till I would have finished my degree. Till I have been fit. I have to study hard. I know the core that I have to study. If I study hard, I get good marks. So that's what he's saying. I would have been studying hard till I finish my degree. Because degree marks are very important. And degree marks, they depend on the base, the previous classes. Right? Isn't it? 9th, 10th, and then 11th, 12th. That's how it goes. It comes from the previous class. So you should be knowing everything. The base should be very clear. I will have been reading book till I would have finished all the stories. I will have been, that's how you can use I will have, or you can use I will have, I would have. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, dear? Okay, and then verbs first form. Now let's have a quick recap. Past tense, see, what is this? Simple. What is this? Simple. Okay, simple means what you have to use? What do you have to use? What do you have to use? Forgot. Where's number 1? See, simple. V2, V2, V1, V1. V2, V1, will V1. Got it, dear? V2, V1 and will V1. You have to use. And then second wheel. Which is the second wheel? Continuous. Verbs first form. Verbs first form will come throughout. Throughout will come verbs first form. Only thing what you have to do is was, were, is, are, am, and will be, will come. That's it. That's it, dear. Is that clear? Is that clear? Was, were, is, am, are plus word first form will come for everything. And then it will be. Okay. Again, third wheel. This is the third wheel here. Third wheel is perfect. All three forms will be V3 only. V3. And what does it say? Perfect tense. V3 only will come. Okay, only what you have to remember is had, and then have, had, have, has, and would have. That's it. Got it? Got it, dear? Now, next. Now, perfect continuous. What's it? Perfect continuous. Which wheel? Fourth wheel. But the verb form will remain single only. V1 only throughout. And it's continuous, so ing has to be there. Ing has to be there. So what do you have to remember? Had been, not only had been, have been, and will have been. Is that clear, dear? Okay. So, monkey, what you remember? Head, body, tail. Past, present, future. And you remember the bus? Bus has 4 wheels. Simple, and then continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. You're sorted. 3 4s are 12. 1, 2, 3. Simple, sorry, present, past, future. 1, 2, 3. 3 4s are 4 wheels. 3 4s are 12. Sorted. This is the end. I hope by now you understood, right? Every single thing. See, dear, I don't believe in spoon feeding everything, dear. Got it? How much ever I'll give you the sentence, that won't be enough at all, dear. So please come up with your own sentence. Use your brain. Just follow the formula, the structure. Body structure, head and tail, you attach. Got it? Every single sentence should be unique. It should be of your own, dear. Got it? Have a great time. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Love you. See you all in the next class.